Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here. Welcome to another episode of this Salford City career mode in FIFA 20. We only have a few more games left in this whole season, really. The second season in the Premier League that we are in. Leicester City away to start it. Then a pretty reasonably lucky draw in getting Reading in the round of 16, a championship side at best. Then after that we move into March, Southampton, Arsenal, not a very good, Arsenal obviously a top 6 team, maybe arguably in real life, maybe not so much now, but they've actually replicated their form in real life in this career mode because they're like a mid-table team now. It's unreal. Burnley we play as well. Man City, the team that's gonna go on and win it all, surely. They might even get the bloody job done in this game against us. But we are gonna roll out this new team. Not the whole team, because Hendricks unfortunately has a suspension, but this new look team with Callum Hudson-Odoi at left wing, with Evan Ndicka in at centre back after we sold Joe Worrell in the last episode. Spoilers if you didn't see it, but go back and watch it, because what I thought would be a not super eventful January transfer window ended up being quite eventful indeed. But yes, we start this episode off with a game away at Leicester City, and we are playing with Hudson-Odoi. We are playing with Evan Ndicka for the first time as well. And look at that, Pedro Jesus has gone up to an 85 overall as well. So both my wingers are 85 overall now. That's amazing to see. Da Costa's going to go in for the suspended Benjamin Hendricks, and that is pretty much that. Oh, even Muric has gone up to an 85 as well. So he's, of course, now, since we sold our captain, Joe Worrell, I've given the armband to Muric. Here's fingers crossed, hoping we can keep him and we don't lose him next season. Hopefully we can finally give him that new contract. He's been wanting out through a dumb glitch, I think, for ages. I'm just waiting for the day that he finally is going to allow us to negotiate a contract with him. But for now, we'll forget about that. Let's just focus on trying to get 3 points today. Leicester City away. These guys had a miraculous story winning the Premier League when they had no right to. We are trying to replicate their story in our own way. We are not going to go on and win the Premier League this season. It is absolutely out of the question. But to even get Champions League, man, I mean, dilly ding, dilly dong. As we see Callum Hudson-Odoi stepping out for the first time in a Salford City shirt. I can't wait. Or it's actually not his first appearance in a Salford shirt, but it's the first time I'm playing with him. But anyway, let's take a look at this Leicester City team. I saw, I think it was Loftus-Cheek with the armband, Atal, Tadibo, Koza, and James Justin. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with the armband, like I said, Sumare, Wendell in at centre midfield, Chiesa, Branthwaite, and Henry Barnes, or Harvey Barnes, whatever his name is, in at left wing. Decent names on the bench too. But then this Salford City team, which will look a bit different. Muric with the armband now. Da Costa, Kamara, Ndicka, and Hernandez. Imagine Hendricks in there too. Mandragora, Vallejo, and Angelino. Jesus McCall, and Callum Hudson-Odoi is into the team now as well. Here we go. It is a new look Salford City team. Have we gone up to another level? I guess we'll find out in this game. Ndicka getting stuck in with a big tackle. Good stuff there. And now Vallejo. We're off here. We might be able to send, maybe, potentially. We didn't really send him through cleanly, Hudson-Odoi, but he is in. The moves, the step-overs. Might actually sweat this across. Oh, couldn't get it into that side netting, which we were aiming for. Too close to the keeper, and it has been stopped. That is a golden opportunity. It's just too close. Good intercept from Hudson-Odoi. Didn't really go to who I wanted it to, but it could actually end up working out quite well here. Potentially. Into the middle. This time, potentially. Yeah, this time! Vallejo's converted. After 20 minutes of pretty good showing, we finally take the lead in this one. Come on. It is you-know-who again. I mean, he doesn't get many goals for me in sim games, Vallejo. Maybe that's why it's a battle between him and Jesus, because Pedro Jesus gets so many goals for me in sim games, but every time we play, it's this man constantly. 14 in the Premier League. I think that actually equals Pedro Jesus' tally in the Premier League so far as well, but always Manu Vallejo popping up. You love to see it. Oh, going the whole way. Taking too long, though, to get the fucking ball off. It still doesn't matter. Oh, my God, Arthur McCall. Mate, just pass the ball. It took him so long, but it didn't matter. In the end, he was able to finally pass it to Vallejo. And by the time he was ready to pass it, look at this. One touch, a second touch. Just, taking so long. The ball did get away from him. It was okay, though, because Vallejo still finished anyway. And now we have a new outright leader at Salford City for goals in the Premier League. 15. From centre attacking midfield. What a revelation he has been since we dropped him back to that position. Oh, lovely interception. Hudson-Odoi, and he's kept it alive. Brilliant stuff right now. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Jesus could be away here. Going to do the move on his left foot. He's stuck it in the gap. Pedro Jesus. It's a competition between my two stars right now as for who's going to finish as our highest goal scorer in the Premier League this season. Now Pedro Jesus is up to 15. It's literally a battle between just these two. Ball over the top. 3 minutes are up. Referee, I don't know about this. Don't know about this at all, but it's not a good cross. Cleared away. That will be the end of the half. 3-0. We are running riot, and it just feels like Leicester can't do anything to us at the moment. Oh, boy. Hudson-Odoi hasn't... I don't know if he's gotten an assist or a goal yet, but he's been in the mix. He's been winning the ball back for us brilliantly and just, playing sublimely at the moment. This is amazing to see. Scott tried to slip it in there, but Kamara was there to pick it off. And now we go on to counter-attack ourselves. Arthur McCall. Oh, I sent him away a little too late here. I think he's going to be offside. Yeah, should have been 4. Should have been a hat-trick. Ball up and over the top. What a run from Jesus. Gorgeous stuff. Gone for it. Missed. Or saved, should I at least say. Barkas. Ball floated up over the top. Is that going to be onside? I don't think it will. McCall's not had the best of days, and when it looked like maybe he may have just got himself a goal, I think it was going to be offside in the end. 2 minutes of added time when we had 3 minutes in the first half. That probably tells you there hasn't been too much that's happened in this game. Da Costa just clears it away. 2 minutes are up, and the referee blows his whistle for a 3-0 victory in the end for Salford, and 3 more points in the Premier League. We are all but... I don't want to start talking about it when we've still got like 10 plus games left, but... with the way we're going, on the streak that we're on, we haven't dropped, like, we've taken maximum points from so many games lately. Why can't we go on and get this top 4 spot? Hughes is now up to a 76 overall, so he is definitely a capable backup for me now in the Premier League, and I think we can probably stop working on his drills now. I might free up a drill and give it to someone else. I think we'll give him to Nathan Wood because, again, he's next season probably going to go back to being a reserve player. Not that he's made that many appearances for us, even off the bench as is, but we'll give him the race against the clock drill. I know his sprint speed's already pretty ridiculous, but fact of the matter is he's probably going to be, despite being a centre-back, played at right-back a lot more often than centre-back. So I think I might work on his reactions, his acceleration and his dribbling, since that's pretty important if you're going to be a fullback. So we'll give that to him, and these will be the drills from now on as we start off with pretty average results, I've got to be honest with you. But Ireland are up to 71. We will continue on ahead to the next game that we have in the FA Cup. Look at the break that we get. It's gigantic. I love to see it. I'm going to go with this very rotated team for the one against... what am I saying, bloody Reading. I feel like I can get away with a team like this. Yusuf Poulsen finally plays a game for the first time in a while. We've got Gakpo at right wing, Maguire at left wing as well. The midfield is pretty much what we were rolling with at the beginning of, the first Premier League season we had, where Gomez was at centre attacking midfield, Baku and Ferreira were my centre midfield partnership. So we're going back to last season's midfield trio. And then Kelly, Medley, Kamara, because we still want some good, decent players in there. So Kamara can go in. We've already got a 6'5" centre-back. We can get away with having only a 5'11" centre-back there. And then Wood goes in at right back to Hughes in goal. And look at some of the players I've got on the bench. Anderson, I normally give Staunton a bit of a run, but since we loaned him away, I want to give this Anderson guy a bit of a run because look at that, 99 pace. The shooting, like acceleration, sprint speed, reaction, stamina, that is ridiculous. And his technical stats for his overall are pretty damn good too, for a winger especially. So I'll give him a go because he's got pitching potential, as does Arvid Lunda, 5-star weak foot, brilliantly well-rounded for his overall as well. And then, of course, you already know Einar Lunda, who I want to give as much game time to as possible because he's just the most exciting prospect I have in my bloody team right now. Hopefully I can put myself in a position where I can play those three, give them a run, but let's hopefully take care of it nice and early in this one as we get underway. Pretty fortunate for us to get a championship side reasonably deep into the competition, and being able to, again, throw some of our other players that we don't play all too often in there is great as well. Some of the other teams that have made it through, the bigger sides like Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool are in there as well. So decent teams await us, but also a few teams that I would also love to get. Easier sides and not massive, huge Premier League teams either. If I can avoid them, that would be sensational, wouldn't it? But off we go for this FA Cup round of 16 game. Oh, Maguire from out of nowhere. He's going to slip it. What a goal out of nothing. And it all came from Sean Maguire. He's just too quick. Came out of nowhere to take the ball off of that Reading defender. He's just like a librarian. Snuck up behind him. I've given Sean Maguire a lot of nicknames. The Irish Messi. Now he's got another one. The librarian. He just absolutely snuck up right on that defender. Just stole it from him right there. The pickpocket. And Gomez, despite the fact Poulsen nearly got in his bloody way, still converted with our first shot of the day. Come on. This is hopefully going to turn into one of those games where we really see how far we've come as a club in this career mode. I don't know. That's early days. It's only been 10 minutes, but I'm hoping it ends up that way. Maguire again. My God, he's winning the ball back like crazy at the moment. I'm absolutely loving this. And look at this. Gomez has got a chance here. Couldn't really take on his man. Not yet. The pace. The stop and turn. He's going to go the whole way. Oh, he's unreal. They can't do anything about this boy today. Angel Gomez. He just cannot be contained. Not with these lower overall centre-backs. Come on, man. There was nothing that they could do. Look, I just sort of sized him up. Made my move, sharp turn, stop and turn, works all the time, through the gap between the keeper and the centre-back closing in, and it was toast. 2-0. Look at that. Just brilliant. God damn, maybe I should be playing Angel Gomez a little more often. Against, you know, world-class Premier League level defenders, maybe he won't be able to do that, but goodness me. 2 goals in like less than 5 minutes. Baku. Poulsen. I think we may have timed him pretty well here. He's got the momentum and the ball's at his feet. Yusuf Poulsen. Oh my God. Why the right foot? I think the left foot was maybe the option there. There was a defender on him. Yeah, shirt's getting pulled. Maybe that's putting him off, but still. Gomez. Here he goes again. Oh, the pace, and no one's catching. No one at all. He won't probably get a goal this time, but he might be able to set one up at the very least. Bang with power. Blocked. And I don't know how that hasn't gone in. God, that's worked out. Thank you. Maguire is free. Once again, the pace we are hitting these boys with is just uncontainable. Maybe I'll just go the whole way. Bang! Fired into the near post, and Maguire gets in on it. Oh, didn't worry about the finesse into the side netting there. I bet you all thought that's what I was going for. Nah, just power. And half-time then, 3-0, and I feel pretty comfortable making some of those substitutions even like super early, you know. Like, we can get Einar Lunda in this game, I reckon, right now. Let's bloody do it. Poulsen's first 45 was like iffy. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. So let's bring Lunda on. I mean, we're already 3 goals up. Let's see if we can even set him up for the, I don't know, a chance of potentially getting on this. Like, we'll put it right where it needs to be. And get a... Fuck, everyone's right in that position, isn't it? Get a bit of a run into it. The header, he doesn't quite win it, though, despite the fact he was right there. We'll try it again. Much better delivery. Bang! Oh! Perfect header. And it just sailed over. Literally, we got a green time. There were 2 up with him, and he still got it that flush, but it goes over the bar. We might actually be able to score some fucking corners with a guy like this in our team. Well, making 2 more changes as well. Gomez is coming off, and I forget Maguire as well. We're going to bring on those other 2 players. Arvid Lunda, who's back from loan, and then Thomas Anderson as well at left wing. Medley with the clearance. Einar Lunda collects. And are we able to? Nice move. Oh, Lunda's got by his man. And he's got clear space ahead of himself. Doesn't exactly look like he's... Oh, my God. Got 99 pace there. But maybe that's just because he's so bloody big. Hitting the woodwork. How cruel. Nice slide from Kamara. Jumping over him, Kelly. No respect. Lovely to see. I don't think we'll have time. I'm just going to bang this one forward. Nah, I didn't think so. Ah, that last 45 did my head in. I just couldn't score shit. I couldn't, when it looked like I had so many chances to not just finish an opportunity, but create a clear-cut opportunity. Just, oh my God, nothing. Einar Lunda we couldn't get a goal for, although he looked alright at times. Anderson looks bloody sharp as shit. Oh my God, he's only 5'5", so he has 99 pace, the same as Einar Lunda. And my God, he looks rapid compared to Lunda, who's like 6'7". But regardless, Arvid Lunda as well, the other one, he got a few touches. He looks okay too, but at the end of the day, we took care of this match in the first 45, and it was not a great second. At the end of the day, we just took care of business completely. I mean, in that first 45. Hopefully we can do better, but these lads will develop and we'll keep training them, and they'll eventually become genuine world beaters that don't just have, 99 pace and that's all they're good for. And it looks like we already have our next opponents, and it's Aston Villa in the quarterfinals. We have to beat Aston Villa to get to Wembley. That is what an amazing result that is. I swear, we're getting nice with these last few fixtures. Yet another championship club. As, by the way, we have somehow, I think it's because Manchester United have got an extra game on us, dropped to 4th. But we are so far away now from Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal are now suddenly up into 7th. So fair play to them. They're getting back up to at least more respectable of a finish. Everton as well. We just seem out of nowhere to be so far ahead of them. Champions League is genuinely, I don't know, it's slowly becoming a lock if we keep it going. But the next game that we do have is going to be against Southampton. I'll probably sim this one. And bloody hell, I might even play the other FA Cup game because I want to get to Wembley as we get a Manager of the Month award too. So get in. Anyway, this next game against Southampton, they are a mid-table team and we are away for this one. Wow, with my main starting 11, we have lost to Southampton out of nowhere. My team compared to theirs, I thought this had been a walk in the park. Is that the away game effect? I don't know. But wow, drop points for the first time. We failed to pick up any points for the first time in a long time. Bloody hell, that is a little bit of a shock. I can't help it. I just thought with the way it is, with our team being so good, that normally in sim games we at least get something. Anyway, next game we play is against Aston Villa, and that'll be the last one of the day. But because there's a week-long break till the next one against Burnley, I'm actually probably going to play a pretty all-right team for this one. Not a full-strength team per se, but still a good one. We have a loan offer for Everton for a year. I'll actually accept this because Zach Medley is not going to get any time really at all next season. That's for damn sure, especially with all these new centre-backs coming in. And I'm probably about ready to let him go, honestly, but we'll loan him away still. He's only 23. So if you look at that team for this Aston Villa game in the FA Cup, this is to go to Wembley. I'm not messing around. And with a week-long break, why not? Same front three in my starting 11. The only change from the midfield is going to be Gomez at centre attack midfield because he did so well in the last one. Kelly goes in, Medley goes in. So I've actually got my 6'5" centre-back, Zach Medley, and my 6'4" centre-back, Evan Ndicka. So the two tallest centre-backs I have are in the team for this game. So they'll be soaring above, hopefully, the Aston Villa attackers and everything. And we won't have any issues where we bloody try to head the ball out and no one can clear the bloody thing, goes right up in the air. Hopefully we avoid all that shit. But yeah, good, strong team for this game. It's go time from this point on. This to get back to Wembley for the first time in seasons. And we've got to get it done against what is now a championship team, Aston Villa at Villa Park. I feel my chances today. I just wonder who else currently at the moment is in this competition. Arsenal is still going. Liverpool are in. And it's either going to be Leicester or Manchester City that, so long as we get through to the semis, will join us in the final 4. Oh, baby, get ready for it. Well, come on. We did it against Reading. We've now got to do it against Aston Villa. Bang. Oh. And kept alive, too. Lovely to see. Jumps over at Angelino. Arthur McCall, the fake shot. Oh, please, I see. Nah, I saw it too late. It's not going to count. I saw it. Too late. Jesus offside. Maybe this time. Lovely ball here. But again. Oh, but look at this. Oh, come on, he's got to. Oh, blocked on the line again, you fucking pricks. They've always got like 3 players on the bloody goal line. McCall, nice one. Decent delivery. Bang! Oh, now fuck off, boys. Come on, we have not taken the lead yet. Are you shitting me? That's going to be too heavy. We are fucking dominating this game, but we cannot put it together. I'm about ready to let them get forward so that way I can try to hit them on a fast break. Because how didn't we score with Gomez there? They hit the post like that. Oh my God. Well, here's their chance, Aston Villa. The corner. Cleared away. Fucking Pedro Jesus headed it right for him. I swear they were almost setting that up, weren't they? And thankfully, somehow it fucking missed. Even Evan Ndicka was right there and he couldn't block it. I swore that was going to go in. Good play. All right, Mandragora's got a lot of space to bring this one forward. Worked it out wider to Jesus. I can see Gomez. I can see Gomez. I can see a lot of players open here. Surely, finally, after all our toil. And in the end, we work it to Arthur McCall, who's just on the edge of the 6-yard box to smash it in. With the way we've been going today, I almost expected Arthur McCall to miss it. I was going to shoot with Gomez, but the man on Arthur McCall rotated over to him. So we slid it across one more time. Look at that. We were closer to the goal than we would have been taking a bloody penalty. There was no way we were missing. Arthur McCall, only his first goal in the FA Cup this season, but it's a goal that maybe sends us to Wembley. And I do not imagine that these guys are going to... Oh my God, they will be given the time. But Joel Kelly cleans up the mess, and that will be that. First half wrapped up. When I thought we were going to go into it, somehow still at 0-0, we find a way. We find a way. Now let's try to grab a second, kill this game off, and then hopefully book our spot to Wembley. Ball up over the top for Jesus. He's running hard. He's actually going to get to this. Cross back stick. That's going to stay in, is it? Oh my goodness. Header punched away by the keeper. The back here. Oh, Angelino can't win it. Oh, for Christ's sake. He is a lot shorter. Fair enough. Boom. Oh, went for power. Near post. Angelino not able to finish that one off. Was it off target by, in the end, not that much. God, it almost hit the post. I'm waiting for the move. There it is. This is, come on! I need this second. I've come up with a new strategy. I literally hold the ball, wait for a defender to come to me, and then I make my move. And geez, it's getting me chances amazingly, but I just am not finishing. Come on. This has to be. And it finally is! On target, 2-0. Arthur McCall gets a second of the day, and that surely has got to be it. Surely now, Salford City is going back to Wembley for the first time in eons. A little 1-2 combo there with Angelino, and after putting so many shots wide, I almost put it down the centre of the goal. And you can see the keeper got a little hand to it, a bit of a nick. You'd have to go to Snicko to see it, but there is hotspot. It showed, and thankfully, though, in the end, it wasn't enough to prevent the goal from going in. Arthur McCall has a brace and has us going to Wembley. He's stuck at his feet there. Oh, hello. Get it back for him. Oh, the woodwork denies us another time. The fucking game today could have ended 5-6-0. I swear, we've had two bloody shots I think have hit the woodwork. I'm getting over it. They might get a goal here toward the end. I've just lost a bit of focus. Too busy fucking worrying about commentary than actually playing the game. In the end, their cross is pretty pathetic. And that will be that. Booting it forward. Maybe there's one last miracle chance at a goal. Keeper's going to come out, and I was hoping it just fall outside the box. All good. Done and dusted. Again, not the cleanest day out, but it is a 2-0 win against Aston Villa. And we are through to the semi-finals, the final four. We're taking on, Arsenal, Liverpool, and either Leicester City or Manchester United. One of those four teams will be the team we face at Wembley Stadium in the next month. I can't wait for it. Bring it on. Bloody hell, we took 17 shots, for crying out loud, people. Look at this. Chelsea ended up losing to Arsenal 4-3. Liverpool beat Watford. And Manchester United, of course they would, beat Leicester City. So we're either getting Arsenal, Liverpool, or Manchester United. So there are no easy games to be had at all. I mean, if I could have my pick, I mean, I know Arsenal are currently struggling at the moment. They're the lower down on the table. But even they, on paper, are bloody good. Liverpool are alright. Man United are alright. Whoever I get is whoever I get. I have no pick. But that'll be a very exciting one. Oh my God, after getting some pretty rank results recently, we've just come through with the 3 A's and the 2 B's. Beautiful. I will just advance on ahead. This game against Burnley, gosh, I could even simulate this one, you know. We'll probably leave it a little further on. As Richie Towell, again, he's just desperately trying to get picked up, but I don't know. Maybe he'll go. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Anyway, next game, Burnley away. I hope the away game doesn't screw us over again in this sim game. We've got a fully rested starting 11. Will we get only a draw? And we, oh my God, had a player sent off after 30 minutes. That probably is explaining why, because they scored in the 45th minute, and we had a missed penalty as well. So more drop points, and again opening up the bloody door to potentially lose our top 4 spot. That means we've only taken 1 point in the Premier League from our last possible 6 because of sim games not going our way. It's still a 5-point gap though for Liverpool to chase us, but 9 games left, plenty of points on the table. If we slip up ourselves, that it could happen. Alright, I think I've learned my lesson now. I'm not going to sim any more games. We're going to whatever the next game is, leave it there. But maybe we'll actually accept an offer for this goalkeeper though, Marcos Andrade, because I'm probably looking to just move him on. We have a loan offer here for Einar Lunde. I would actually almost be inclined to accept this loan deal. I got to be honest with you. I like training him up, yeah, but maybe potentially if it gets over the line, I think that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for him to actually get some game time and grow naturally. But regardless though, we will accept that. We'll see if it actually happens. I did notice too that Richie Towell is going. He is going to Real Valladolid. Or Dolid, if that is how you pronounce it, to La Liga of all places. Very interesting. I thought the MLS was about on par, but no. But we leave it here with this game against Man City coming up. We're going to take on the surely champions of the Premier League very shortly. I don't recall beating them, I think. We might have been a draw when we played them. They may have even beat us. I'm actually not too sure. They haven't lost many games in this season, so I wonder if we've done it to them before. But if we were to win, God, that'd be great. If we drop more points, again, opening up the door for Liverpool, for Spurs, to maybe potentially pull off a shock appearance in the top 4, knock us out, and we lose Champions League. It would be a disaster if that happened. And I just saw who we've got in the semi-finals of the FA Cup too. Arsenal are the team we take on. The team that unfortunately turned us over the last time. If you remember, we played an FA Cup final. Arsenal twatted us like 5-1, I think it was the final score. We beat Tottenham with like a George Thomas volley in the 87th minute. If you remember that, then you're an OG of this career mode. But now we take on Arsenal at Wembley again. The last time that happened, it didn't go well. So we're hoping to right some wrongs with this. Fingers crossed we can do that. Big games coming up. Massive games coming up in both the Premier League and the FA Cup semi-final that we have. But till the next episode, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.